Hello everyone and welcome to the Dill Pickle Movie Network. I'm talking a little low because I have neighbors. I don't want to wake them up in case it is very early and they're still sleeping. It's Oscar nomination morning. The Oscars broadcast is starting in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So we're about to see all the nominees. I cannot stress how fun this is, but how stressful it is at the same time because, you know, we spend the whole year predicting them, the whole year mulling it over. Is Charles Melton really out of this category? Is Dominic Sessa going to get in for supporting actor? Are both the Poor Things guys? I mean, that's just supporting actor. You got Best Actress. Who's going to make the cut? Is it going to be all 5 Best Picture nominees represented? Is Sandra Hüller going to be a double nominee in supporting and lead? Is Leo really out of Best Actor? You know, all these crazy things that we've been mulling over for months now is now going to come to fruition. Here we go. Supporting actor. Oh my God. Sterling K. Brown made it in. Okay, so is Sessa out? Or are both Poor Things guys in? Okay, De Niro, which means Defoe's out. Okay. Downey Jr. Alright, so Gosling and then either Ruffalo or Sessa. Mark Ruffalo, okay. Alright, I went 3 for 5, but I'm not upset about it. Not upset. Barbie. Okay. Costumes. Killers. Napoleon. Oppenheimer. Poor Things, 5 for 5. There we go. There we go, 5 for 5, right? Golda made it. She made it. I knew it. Maestro. Okay. Oppenheimer. Strong. Poor Things. Society of the Snow. 5 for 5, baby. We've gone 5 for 5 on 2 categories in the text. Wow. Live action short. They snubbed Henry Sugar. Oh no, they didn't. It's there. Okay. Okay. So they snubbed Strange Way of Life, as I predicted. Animated short. Okay. Let's see if Once Upon a Studio gets in. It didn't get in. I called it. I knew it. I would have bet my life that Once Upon a Studio didn't get in. So many people on Gold Derby were saying it's getting in because it's Disney, it's Disney, it's Disney. Y'all, no, it was never gonna happen. Adapted screenplay, this should be the easiest 5. Spoiler alert, it was not the easiest 5. If there's anything but this 5. American Fiction, Barbie. Okay. Oppenheimer. Wait. Killers isn't there. Poor Things. Wait, what's the 5th? Zone of Interest. Oh my God. Killers missed screenplay? That's wild. Oh my gosh. Killers. Okay, Anatomy of a Fall for original holdovers. See it. Maestro made it in. Told you. So this should be May, December. Finally, May, December showed up. I was very worried about that. And then this last slot is going to be Past Lives, right? Yeah, Past Lives. Okay, I went 5 for 5 on original. Killers missing adapted is huge. That is shocking. Oh my God, supporting actress. Is it going to be Sandra Hüller? Emily Blunt, okay. She made it in. Danielle Brooks, okay, good. A lot of enthusiasm in that crowd. America Ferrera. I called it though. I called it. It was going to be either Sandra Hüller or America Ferrera because of the stat. Divine Joy Randolph. There you go. Listen, I knew that either Hüller or Ferrera was in because of that Best Picture stat. Because there was never a year where less than 3 nominees and supporting actors were from Best Picture nominees. So we're halfway through. I'm very shocked Killers didn't get into adapted. I'm very, very not shocked Once Upon a Studio didn't get into animated. I called that. Supporting actor. Listen, there were the same 8 names going around, so I'm not surprised they went with Ruffalo over Defoe. I'm not surprised they went with Sterling K. Brown over Dominic Sessa. I just went 3 for 5 on that one. But supporting actress, I am very proud of myself. I didn't pick America Ferrera, but I did say that at least 3 of the nominees would be from Best Picture movies. And a lot of people were predicting Penelope Cruz for Ferrari, which was not going to get in Best Picture. And I said, you know what? It's going to be either Sandra Hüller for Zone of Interest or it's going to be America Ferrera for Barbie. And I was very happy that I was right, even though I didn't settle on the right one. Everything else is pretty much predicted. I mean, there's really no huge snubs. I mean, people would say Strange Way of Life is a huge snub in live action, but like, I predicted it to get snubbed just because they haven't nominated Almodovar in that in that category. So I'm very happy so far with how it's going in terms of predicting and seeing things through. I mean, we went 5 for 5 on makeup, we went 5 for 5 on costumes. So pretty good day so far. Ooh, original song. Diane Warren, let's see. The Fire Inside. She's the first one. She's the Oh, wow. That crowd is cheering for Diane Warren. Wow. They love Diane Warren. Never went away. Are we going to go 5 for 5? Rustin? Oh. Okay. Wow, they snubbed Rustin. That's not looking good for Coleman Domingo. I don't want to read into it too much, but score. Here we go. American Fiction made it in for score. American Fiction having a strong day. Okay. And John Williams made it. Who's getting stubbed? Someone big's getting stubbed. Killers made it in. So Oppenheimer and Poor Things. Wow, so no Spider-Man? Zone of Interest. That's sad. Spider-Man and Zone of Interest are out. Wow. Bobby Wine, the People's President, made it in. That won the IDR. Eternal Memory? Wow, okay. See, they're doing crazy shit. Beyond Utopia was snubbed. No. What? The Kill a Top? What is this category? They snubbed Beyond Utopia, they snubbed American Symphony, and Still. I knew Still was getting snubbed, but what is going on in documentary? They're crazy every year with documentary. That was the most nutso category I've ever seen in my life. Am I gonna go 5 for 5 on documentary short though? No, I'm not. I don't know in between. Don't know what that is. Wow. Oh, no Netflix in documentary short. Okay, so that stat's broken.
For Best International Feature Film, the nominees are Io Capitano.
Uh-oh. Io Capitano. Oh no, something big is missing. Oh, something big is missing. Is the Taste of Things out? Society of the Snow. Taste of Things in Zone of Interest? No! The Taste of Things is snubbed. What is going on? They snubbed the Taste of Things. And Beyond Utopia. What is going on? Okay, Boy and the Heron. Elemental. Nimona. Robot Dreams made it in, so no Ninja Turtles. Wow, no Ninja Turtles. The Ninja Turtles, they're teenage, they haven't grown up. This is crazy, guys. This is going nuts, though. They just decided to save all the crazy ones for the second half. Oh, Napoleon made it in. Okay. So Zone cut. Oppenheimer and Poor Things. Yeah, so no Zone in production design. Interesting. Film editing, oh boy. Anatomy of a Fall made it in. Wow. That's strong. Holdovers made it in. Called that. No one was calling that. Killers. Oh, Thelma made it in. So no Barbie. Poor Things. Wow, no Barbie. So instead they went with Anatomy of a Fall. Barbie's not winning Best Picture, guys. I hate to break it to you. Hate to break it to you, but missing out on editing is huge. That's not good.
The
Creator. Sound? Ooh. The Creator and Sound. Wow. Mission Impossible. Called that. Love that. What missed on sound? Are there any big... Oh, Ferrari missed sound. Ferrari. Creator. Wow, Creator, a double nominee. Godzilla made it in. Okay, I doubted it, but they love it. Napoleon. 3 nominations. That's a big day for Napoleon. El Conde called that. I put my super bet on that, on Gold Derby. This is gonna go 5 for 5. Yeah, there we go. Yep, El Conde. I called that. They love their black and white films. They love it. Oh boy, Coleman Domingo or DiCaprio? Coleman made it in. Okay, so it's the SAG 5. And there you go. Cooper, Domingo, Giamatti, Cillian Murphy. This is the easiest category to predict right here. Jeffrey Wright. That is the easiest 5 to predict all season, which is shocking considering how all over the place it usually is. Like last year, we didn't know what the 5th slot was. All right, here we go. Is it going to be Annette Bening? I called it. Thank you. Good night. I called it. Now, who's missing? Is it Carey Mulligan? Is it Margot Robbie? Is it Sandra Hüller? Oh, so Robbie or Stone? Wow, Margot Robbie's out. Okay, so Carey Mulligan made it in, but Margot Robbie's out. But Annette Bening, I called it. Run back the tape. I think a lot of people are going to look at this and go, Annette Bening? What? But here's the thing. Annette Bening got in at SAG, which was huge because it shows that the actors are behind her, and the actors make up a huge majority of the Academy. Every single year since the AARP Awards were started, there has been at least one crossover to Best Actress, all but twice. And that was in 2005 and 2006. So in the last I'm going to do my math really quickly here. 17 years. It has had at least one crossover with Best Actress. But look who else got an AARP nomination. Annette Bening. And I think Annette Bening could kind of show that stat is a very important stat to look at. Directing. Oh boy. Justine Triet made it in. Oh, they go alphabetically. Barbie's out. Greta's out. Greta's out. They went with Yorgos. Okay. And they're going Zone of Interest next? Yep, Jonathan Glazer. So, wow, no holdovers. Alexander Payne didn't make it in. And Barbie didn't make it in. Greta Gerwig. Okay, I was wrong. I missed 2 of those. Okay, Best Picture. Is it going to be as easy as the 10, the PGA 10? That's the question. That's the question. Let's see.
American Fiction.
American Fiction. Anatomy of the Fall. Made it in. I can't believe they snubbed Taste of Things in international. Barbie, yeah. Oh, so Margot Robbie's getting nominated for producing Barbie, so maybe that's where they wanted to award her? I don't know. All right, so far we're on track. No Color Purple, because it's alphabetical, so Color Purple did not make it in. Maestro, okay. So this should be Past Lives, Poor Things, Oppenheimer Zone. That should be it. Past Lives, Poor Things, Oppenheimer Zone. Oh, Oppenheimer's before Past Lives and Poor Things. I was about to say, I was like, they snub Past Lives and Poor Things? I'm not good at alphabetizing. Past Lives, Poor Things, and Zone. This is the 10. This is the PGA 10. This has been the easiest Best Picture category to predict. Wow. Now, if Zone doesn't make it, I'm going to shit myself. Wow, the PGA 10, people. That is your Best Picture lineup. American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, Holdovers, Killers, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, Zone. Wow, okay. So let's talk. International film and documentary film. Absolutely going nuts. You know, as they always do. Documentary always goes nuts. But for documentary to snub Still, I predicted that. But then they also snubbed American Symphony. They also snubbed Going to Mars. And they also snubbed Beyond Utopia. Truly crazy. Beyond Utopia, I implore anyone to watch that and not put that in their 5. That is just, in my opinion, pretty blasphemous. But hey, I haven't seen all of them. So maybe once I watch them, I will have a change of view. I don't know. Animated. TMNT missing, pretty shocking. International, though. Yeah, no Taste of Things in international is also just so insane to me. Maybe they were doing it to spite France for not putting up Anatomy of a Fall, which is something I kind of sort of thought could happen. Also no Fallen Leaves, which is a little rare, a little surprising. We did get Society of the Snow, we got Zone of Interest, but the other 3 I wasn't predicting. Perfect Days, Io Capitano, and The Teacher's Lounge. So these categories, especially these like below the line like feature categories like documentary, international, animated, they're always surprising. They're always kind of in for some crazy stuff. But kind of the above the line categories weren't as crazy this year. We got the actor 5 we predicted. Supporting actor I went 3 for 5, but it's because I knew they were either going to go Dafoe or Ruffalo, and then they were either going to go Sterling K. Brown or Sessa. So like I still wasn't surprised by it. Supporting actress, obviously surprised it was America Ferrera, but I'm not surprised because of that Best Picture stat. So like I knew one of her or Sandra Hüller would get in, and I knew it would be at the expense of like Penelope Cruz. And then, you know, looking at Best Actress, it's not as crazy because, I mean, I did predict Annette Bening. It's just that it was crazy that they snubbed Robbie in favor of Bening. I thought they would snub like Mulligan or Sandra Hüller, but that shows Sandra Hüller is very strong and Anatomy's strong. Anatomy got director, which was huge. Director, we actually did get a woman in director. It just wasn't Greta. It was Justine Triet, which I think is fine. Like, I think that is still great because now it's not an all-male category. And Alexander Payne for The Holdovers didn't make it in, which has me a little worried now for The Holdovers because after BAFTA, I was like, oh, The Holdovers is number 2 behind Oppenheimer. But I think now, having seen this ceremony, I think it's safe to say I think Poor Things is the number 2 because Killers missed screenplay, which is huge. Barbie missed editing and director, which is huge. Barbie, I think, is out because if you don't get directing or editing, it's very rare that you'll get into Best Picture. I think Coda's the only other movie to do that. And then you have Poor Things and Oppenheimer, which did get everything they needed. They got screenplay, they got director, they got editing. I mean, they got a lot. So I would say right now the race is now Poor Things and Oppenheimer. with maybe a surprise chance for Killers or Anatomy of a Fall, but Killers not getting on the screenplay was pretty damning. But this is interesting. I'm very interested. I also want to tease something that I will be doing for the next few weeks and next month, really, which is the Oscars Death Race. I've never done it. I've never completed every single film nominated. It's a little harder now that I see all these documentaries and international films that I've never heard of popping up, but I'm going to attempt to watch every single nominee, starting with the above-the-line stuff, then going to some of the text, then looking at the other categories like documentary, international, animated, the shorts, until I am completely done with all of them. And that does include everything. So that includes Flamin' Hot, that includes El Conde, that includes everything, Golda. So that is going to be my next big project. So stay tuned for that. I'll be doing short little updates and videos on the channel for that. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I know I'm a little more reserved in my voice today because I didn't want to wake up the people next door, but this is a very exciting time to be a movie fan for sure. So Oscar nominations are in the books. Here we go.